Good morning, Leek Town television followers. This is Harrison Park, this is Friday morning, this is Jim Lockett, and this is the new feature, Leek Town News, and we are bringing you the news ahead of tomorrow's game against Gresley Rovers. First of all, we will bring you a quick report on the pitch that was deemed unplayable on Tuesday evening. Our groundsman there is cutting it in anticipation of the game tomorrow. So looking at it at the moment, all appears okay and playable, which is good news, having lost a game on Tuesday night, and we're desperately in need of some football. So now on to Leek Town News. Okay, there's no better place to do this than here on the pitch, on the side of the pitch with Chris in the background. Gresley Rovers, what do we know about them? We're in the semi-final of the Derbyshire Senior Cup. Leek Town in the semi-final of the Staff Senior Cup. The manager is called Gary Ricketts. He's a 40-year-old gentleman. Previous clubs Hinckley United, Hucknall Town, Nuneaton Borough, Ilkeston and Mickleover. So quite a CV in the non-league scene. Interesting fact about Gary Ricketts that I have researched. Gary Ricketts was fined 2 weeks' wages and banned for 2 weeks by Ilkeston Town after an abandoned pre-season game with Mansfield in 2011. Mansfield's John Thompson had his nose broken and became the third player to require hospital treatment after challenges by Ricketts. That tells me their manager is quite a fiery character. Maybe a passionate bloke, probably so. I don't mean that disrespectfully, but it's all over the internet. Gresley Rovers charge £8 to get in the ground. That's just a boring fact thrown in. They play at the Moats ground, which is 41 miles away from Harrison Park, 1 hour and 16 minutes by car. Their kit is predominantly red in colour with white across the top. And I like this, their club mascot is called Elvis Gresley. Yeah, I love that one. Player to watch tomorrow. Jamie Barrett, 33-year-old central defender. He's also the assistant manager, last season's player of the year. That's all I can tell you about him, but he's the man to watch, according to their official website. Anyway, as for Leek Town, which is more important, similar news, really, when I brought you this feature on Monday ahead of Tuesday's game. Tim Grice remains on 99 goals, of course, because he's not played. The game was called off. It's going to be on tomorrow. Can he get to 100? The likely 11, again, same as Tuesday. Chris Martin, Sam Bradbury, Darren Chadwick, James Curley and Ash Jackson are going to be across the back five. Omar Horton, the new lad from Port Vale on loan, he's going to start, as is Ant Danlick. Chris Baker, not sure about him. I've seen him boarding a plane on Facebook. Niall Maguire, Dan Shelley and Tim Grice. That'll be a lineup. Beaumont, Diskin, Grocott and Cropper will probably find themselves on the bench. Any more news? Number of changes to Leek Town fixtures. Check your diaries, check the fixture schedule. We have no less than 6 games on a Tuesday evening as we approach the business end. So check your diaries. And that's a good, I've written down here, it is actually Valentine's weekend. What better place to take your loved ones than here? £25 will get you the VIP treatment down here. Give me a bell, drop me a message. You can wine and dine your missus in the hospitality suite and watch the football from the main stand, all for £25. Get in contact. What better way to spend Valentine's Day? I won't be doing that. I'll be in Bournemouth. But I'm sure my missus will appreciate that too. Our form, lost 2, won 2 for the last 4 games. We're currently 8th with 3 points shy of the playoff places. However, Spalding occupy 5th spot, but they have played 3 games more. Gresley are in 16th on 34 points. their recent form is they've won 3 of the last 4 games, which shows that they're a team in form. But 2 of them wins were 2-1 home victories against Goole and Tividale, who are struggling sides. Gresley made the playoffs last season. They played Leek Town, of course. We beat them 1-0 down here on a Tuesday night in front of nearly 1,000 supporters. We want that kind of event again at the end of the season. So the Blues need your support to help us, to push us to a playoff place. However, 16th position, they've clearly found it a lot tougher this time round. And I think, other than advertising the Sportsman's Evening down here on March the 10th, Thursday night, that is 20 quid. Jeff Winter, former Premier League referee, is actually going to be the guest speaker, along with a comedian. Pie and peas, a few beers. It's a good laugh, that. I'm going to be down there for that. Again, if you want to get yourself a ticket, you want to come along, see myself or anyone who's official at the club, they will sort you out. I hope this little feature is informative. I hope you've enjoyed my information that I've brought to you prior to the game tomorrow, and I think that'll do. Jim Lockett, Harrison Park, Leek Town News, thank you very much. And there is confirmation of tomorrow's fixture versus Gresley Rovers as a big lorry goes past. Leek Town entertain Gresley at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, February the 13th. If you can come down here and support Leek Town as we, like I say, approach the business end of the season. This is the time when Leek supporters need to show their true colours, really, and if you can, please come along and hopefully we will cheer the team on to 3 points. Thank you very much.